Hi guys, Nigel here, and yes, it's October, and it's October the 5th, so once again I'm a little bit late. I should have done this October the 1st, but it's basically a little update for September. So, where are we? What have we done? Where are we going, and where have we been? Reviews in September. We did that beautiful little Hasegawa F35. In fact, that may have been October. Never mind. The F14 Tomcat from AMK in 48 scale. Beautiful kit. A couple of issues with it. A mould fault on the windscreen down the side, but it seems they all have it. And but other than that, beautiful kit. I've heard some complaints about it, and apparently people say the back's too fat or something, but it's the same size as the Tamiya kit, so I don't know. We also did that beautiful P38H from Tamiya. The one I got from E-Models, I bought two of them. It's white box special edition. Hopefully it'll be worth £1 million in 6 weeks, so I can move to the Caribbean. Who knows? We shall see. 9,700 odd subs now, so very, very close to that 10,000. And I think when we hit 10,000 subs, I'm going to have to do something a little special. And I'm currently looking into maybe doing some special stuff for the Patreon people and the PayPal people. So watch this space for that one. I'm not really sure where we're going to go with that one, but yeah, we'll make that work. The builds we've done, obviously we've got the big bad buff going on. I am doing another couple of videos on the side, which will be complete videos. So it appears that you guys do like the sort of one-shot build. One of them is going to be full build, and then the second video will be full paint and weathering. The other one's going to be a full build and paint, which is what you guys seem to enjoy. So I'll be doing that. Obviously the big bad buff build is still going on. That would be impossible to do in one video, especially as a beginner video, because I'm trying to give you all so many hints and tips. We also did something else that was very, very popular, was the video I did for Ron with the airbrushing. He actually made a comment, I know, that he thought it was absolutely great. He really enjoyed it, and I did actually watch his video earlier. He's now painted his rafts in the deck tan colour. I can't remember the number of it now. XF78 is it? He's painted his rafts in the deck tan colour. He's masked off the sensors with Viejo masking fluid, and now he's going to spray the grey sort of inflatable part of the dinghy. I have actually put a comment on his channel tonight, and hopefully he sees it in time. But what I always do with masks, when you put that liquid mask on, it's very, very difficult to control into edges and stuff. So what I generally do is just put it on and then let it go over the edges, let it go beyond where you want to mask, and then when it's dry you can kind of push it away and just pick at it with a cocktail stick. It's very, very difficult to cut because it just wants to stick to the blade, but what I do is just push it away with a cocktail stick, and you just sort of push it away, and so you end up with sort of a build up in the middle. Say it's like a headlamp lens. I can use this pot, so it's like a headlamp lens. You kind of just paint it all over, and then you go around with a cocktail stick and just push it in, and you end up with this sort of raised area of mask in the middle, and you get a nice clean edge that way. And then if you are using acrylic paints, you can basically just sort of go along and if it's a headlight or something, you could go around with a cocktail stick afterwards if you get any overspray, and just scratch the paint off. So that's something else that's been done. The Book build is going to come back on the bench very, very soon, because it's so close to being finished. Big, massive thank you to Graham Haig, or Hage, I'm not sure how you pronounce your name, mate, from Australia. He sent me his idlers from his kit so that I could take a mould of them. I've now done that. I've sent them back to him, and I've got the mould here, and I've made the resin parts, so we can go with that. Hopefully they're going to be strong enough, because resin tends to be more brittle than the plastic. If they're not, I'll sort of make up a little wire and put through, much like HPH do with their undercarriage legs and everything. So coming in the next sort of few days, hopefully, I'm going to have a review of a very, very large Models of It kit that I know a lot of you will be interested to see. And something else I wanted to do was just ask the people that donate on Patreon and PayPal. You all contribute, and I'm so, so grateful for everything you do. I want to ask you the question, what do you think about me actually taking £75 or whatever it is of that money that you've donated and going out and buying that Mac 2 VC10? If you don't know what I'm looking about, look at Flory Models. Phil Flory has done a review of the kit, and you can see that it is a complete and utter dog. Now, James Mower, who's one of my one of my first subscribers, and is also a very, very long time Patreon contributor to the channel, contributor should I say, he's actually asked, he would like to see me build one of these short run dogs of a kit. And what he actually said was, you know, something like I don't know, MPM or whatever, you know, any of the short run manufacturers. But he said, like, Mac 2 is a whole new level. Well, let's just take it to a whole new level. And I've been thinking about it, and I could make a new resin nose for it and everything, and you know, probably using my milling machine, cut out where the windows are, and then make new inserts where the windows go, because the windows on the model are a complete mess. The engine intakes are a mess. It's just a complete and utter dog, an absolute dog of a kit. If you built it out of the box, I don't think it would look anything like a VC10. You know, the leading edge of the fin is nearly square. I mean, if you're a Flory member, you'll know what I'm talking about, because Phil Flory's actually built it and done some mods. But I want to do it because it's just, I enjoy carving things up and cutting them about. So let me know what you think. If you're a Patreon or a PayPal contributor, let me know if you think that I should spend £75 or whatever it costs of the money you've contributed to the channel to buy that kit, and then I'll do a video series for you guys only initially, and then put it on the channel later. Let me know what you think. I'm going to bring up a list now of the Patreon and PayPal contributors for September. If you have contributed in October and you only joined in October, then your name probably won't be on there. But basically, I want to say a big thank you to you guys. So many people have joined up lately. I don't know if it's because I've been doing this big bad buff build or what it is, but it's like the contributors, the number of contributors is like doubled in the last month or two. So thank you very, very much. And also big thank you to Barry Jones. I did mention him before. He actually paid for that kit, the H, so I could do some mods for the H model on the Model Collect B52. Having said that, I am currently, I'm not going to show you anything at the moment, but I am currently working on engine parts to improve the intakes, and you're going to like what you see. Let's just leave it at that. You're going to like what you see. It's going really, really well. I haven't started on the jet end, the exhaust side yet, but I will be doing a similar thing that I did with the G, and I'll be making up the cone that goes in the back, because the Model Collect kit has just basically got a big hole in the back of the engine. So I'm going to make up the turbine, and then you've got the exhaust cone in the centre, and then you've got the actual exhaust around the outside. So you're going to have to take your kit, thin out the plastic parts, fit the cones in, or fit the outer exhaust in, then you'll have the cone going in the middle, and then you'll have the turbine at the back. So that one's going to be a basics, you know, a straight fitting kit. The G version needs the Edward set to go with it. The H version won't. That'll just be a complete one-off set. So hopefully it'll work out all right. I mean, the parts are very, very flimsy and very, very fragile. So we'll see how it goes. But they do look very, very nice. Watch this space. Tailplanes, I have today been working on making up a wooden box for the mould. I've changed my masters, so I'm moulding them a different way round to try and remove the air bubble problems I've been having, and hopefully going forward by by the end of this week I'll be able to send them out to you as a complete set. I still haven't made the little quadrant, the triangular bit that goes around with the tailplane, but I will be making them. That's going to be no time at all to make those. So that is pretty much about it. Lockdown in this country, if you're not in the UK, then you probably won't know what's going on, but all over the world there's issues because of this virus, and basically here in the UK, it's really getting me down, to be honest. They've got this pathetic, stupid law, or yeah, it's a law that every single entertainment establishment, pub, restaurant, whatever, has to close at 10 p.m. So normally in the UK, time is in a pub is 11 p.m. generally. Some pubs open later, but generally pubs are, time is 11 p.m. and then you get 20 minutes drinking up and everybody sort of wanders off at whatever time. But of course now we've got this, you walk in, you have to wear a mask, you have to do the track and trace thing on your phone, then you are shown to a table where you have to sit down, then you can take your mask off because of course coronavirus is only contagious when you stood up. So when you sat down, it's okay, you can take it off. Yeah. And then if you get up to go to the toilet or whatever, you have to put your mask on. You can't go to the bar, it's table service only, so you've got to try and get the attention of somebody who's serving. I went to the pub on Friday. I was shown to a table, there was only like 1 or 2 tables left in the pub, sat next to a bunch of young lads who were just being very noisy and rowdy and God knows what. Don't get me wrong, I was young once and I was exactly the same, so I can't blame them for being that way. But the thing is, normally you would sit there and think, oh, I'm not sitting here, and you get up and move. Well, you're not allowed to get up and move because it's against the rules. So yeah, it's terrible. So you go in, you stand up, go to the toilet, you have to put a bloody mask on. It's just not worth going out. It's just such a pain in the ass. I walked into Tesco's the other day. I had my mask in my hands. I was like, I think it was over one ear and just hooking it over the other. And a security guard's there. Can you put your mask on, please, sir? I'm like, for God's sake, what's wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you? And he got quite angry. But yeah, for God's sake, it's really getting me down now. And I think a lot of people are feeling the same. It's quite depressing. It's ridiculous. And I'm not against wearing a mask. I'm not against following any rules or whatever that the government wants to put down. This maximum number of 6 and everything is, fine, carry on. If that's what you want to do. But this thing with pubs is just absolutely ridiculous, and I think it's going to kill them. I think there's a lot of small pubs and small restaurants that this 10 o'clock curfew is going to kill them. So well done, government, for that one. Absolute waste of time. Absolute waste of time. All you're doing is forcing everyone on the streets at 10 o'clock. Cities are just rammed at 10 o'clock with people trying to get taxis and buses and God knows what. And now I hear that Uber cabs have put a premium on any journeys that are taken after 10 p.m. That's disgusting. They shouldn't be allowed to do it. And yeah, terrible. Anyway, enough about that. Modelling. So let me know what you think, guys. If you are a Patreon or a PayPal contributor, then please let me know about the VC10. If you'd like me to use some of your money to buy that kit and then do a series of videos for your eyes only initially, and then I'll put it up on the channel later, then let me know. If you'd rather I didn't, then again, let me know in the comments below. Drop me an email, nigelsmodelingbench@gmail.com, and then there's 2 L's in modelling bench. Yeah. That's the mistake most people make. They say they've sent me an email or they've paid me some money on PayPal, whatever, and they've only put 1 L in modelling bench, because in America, of course, modelling is spelled with 1 L. In this country, it's spelled with 2. So I'm not sure about Australia and Canada and stuff, but anyway, so there we go. Part 20 of the Big Bad Buff build is going to be up probably later today. Here's the underside of the wing all painted and everything. That's all done. So now we're going to be moving on to part 21 and start working on the fuselage and getting those scenes all sorted. And I think in no time it's going to be all done. So yeah, watch this space. And I hope, if you are a beginner, I hope you're enjoying it. Some of the comments I'm getting are absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. Lots and lots of compliments, lots and lots of very warm feelings about what's going on and the way I'm producing the videos, and really nice, really good of you. Some guys, what you're saying is very much appreciated and very warms the heart. It's really good of you. Thank you very much. Of course, some people are making comments which are uncalled for, but they just get deleted and the person gets blocked. no problem. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, and as I say, the list of names went up. Thank you to everybody who's contributed to the channel. It's very much appreciated. I'm sorry that if you've contributed in the past, your name wasn't on there. What I do is I go and look every month at the previous month, and I'll put those names up. So you know, if you were contributing back in January or something, like some people just go on and contribute once, make a one-off thing, then you know I can't keep adding all those names on because the list would go on forever. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you all soon, and have one for me. Bye for now.